Luna Classic price, guys, has been dropping, but I am not worried at all. I have a big smile on my face, and I think this is actually a good thing right now that we've cooled off. Let's get into why I think this is a good thing, right? When we're talking about the burns, we know the burn's been voted. 99% of you want the burn, so they are coming, they are happening. September 20th is when it starts. If the price is bonkers, right? If we delete a zero and we're already on our way up to trying to get to that 10x or whatever, 100x to get to 1 cent or whatever it is, right? We're not going to be able to buy back and burn as much Luna if we're at a lower price like this. So I actually love this. People are taking profits. That's what you do in crypto. If you got in early, like if you're in my community and we've been talking about this for almost 2 months now, you got in early and you made some nice money. You had a 6x, you took some profit, you're feeling great and you're ready for this to continue. But what I want to show you guys and what I want to talk to you guys, right, is about this, right? Go to CoinMarket or CoinGecko, whatever you want to do. Click on historical data. Let's look at numbers. We want to deal with numbers. We want to deal with facts. We don't want to deal with hearsay or bullshit. Let's take a look at these last, what is this, 6 days right here? 2 billion, 2.5 billion. So let's just call this 4.5. Now we're at 6. This is almost 8. 8 plus 3, we're at 11. We're almost, this is about $13 billion that would have been taxed. It would have been 1.2%. We would have bought back. We would have burned through about 300 to 400 billion tokens in these 3 days. Just these 6 days, we would have burned through about 300 to 400 billion tokens, guys. That is incredible. This is why I want the price to stay low for as long as possible, because as we're burning these tokens, the price is going to go up, right? Lower token supply, same market cap, the price has to increase, right? I like what we're seeing here. We're seeing people taking profit, putting to other stuff. The markets are still hit or miss right now. There's a lot of stuff going on around the world. I won't get into that with this video. I just wanted to be a quick little video here. Just catch you up on my staking. I started staking 60 million tokens on the 26th of last month when it started. And then I dropped another 100 million tokens in. So man, I'm pacing about 3.5 to 4 million free tokens a month here, which I'm all for, guys. Let's get these rewards. Understand that anything that's stake is 21-day history to unstake. We are on our way, guys. We are on our way. You do want to be careful though. There are some things that are being proposed that are scams, that are fake. I know there was a proposal, what was it, like 7.5? I think it ended in 7.5. That was in fact a scam. A scammer wanted to propose something that would activate a different kind of burn and really screw up the ecosystem. So you really need to be careful what you're clicking on and voting. I would take my time. Let people like myself or other channels that you watch do the due diligence. Let us go first. Click on the button, hopefully. But just, you don't have to rush to vote. Let other people get in there and do it for you. And then when you're feeling more comfortable, then you vote, whichever way you want to do it. But Binance did come out and say that they're going to do deposits and withdrawals. It's not what I want, not what anybody wants. We need to tax this money, right? If we're not taxing this 46% in volume, we're not going to get very far. So I do think Binance is going to go ahead and do the right thing and start to burn all of these transactions. They really have to at this point. I think there would be like a revolt on Binance, people moving their tokens off and stop using Binance if they're not going to go ahead and go with what the community wants and needs at this point. Understand this, guys, we still are very far away from making this a workable blockchain, right? UST still needs to be repegged to Terra Classic, and the only way to do that is to pay back 9.5 billion in debt that we owe UST holders. And so my idea here, and this is just an idea from someone that might not fully understand smart contracts and how this works behind the scenes, but why couldn't we raise the burn a little bit, maybe 0.3%, 0.6%, and use that to buy back UST from holders, to buy back some of that debt, so we can have a dual purpose burn, burning the gigantic token supply that we have right now, and to start paying back UST holders. If we can do both at the same time, we're working towards something that could be pretty incredible. I do tell my community and I do tell everybody that I speak to about this, this is gambling. This is like buying a lottery ticket. Just you have more facts based around this lottery ticket, right? Lottery tickets, you go in, you're like, oh, quick pick. Yeah, you never win. Or you put your numbers in, maybe you win a couple of dollars out of 20 bucks. But this, we're gambling with straight facts and knowledge. And I do think Binance will get on board. And when they do, we're going to start burning billions and billions, hundreds of billions of tokens, probably a week in the short term. And as the price grows, we're not going to be able to buy and burn as much. But the volumes on this, guys, can get pretty stupid, right? If we go back to where Terra Luna used to be, and of course, we understand that it's not exactly what it used to be, but just take a look at some of these volumes back here, guys. I do this with my community. I like to look at information, but just looking back in February, right? 2 billion, 2.3, 3 billion, 6 billion, 4 billion. All of these 24-hour volumes are really sexy. And this is what we're going to want. This is the kind of daily volumes we're going to need to really start burning through crazy amounts of tokens. But you also see the market cap here, right? I think a penny is very reasonable for Luna Classic. We're talking about 1 trillion tokens, and we're talking about a 10 million market cap. 10 billion market cap. I'm sorry. Billions, trillions, so much going on in my head. 10 billion market cap, 1 trillion token supply. That is a penny for me and you, right? That's turning my $15,000, $20,000 investment into $2 million, maybe even higher. I do think we can get to 0.5 cents, maybe even 10 cents, depending how much is burned and how quickly we can do this as a community and as the human factor, as a team. Time will tell, but 1 penny is very reasonable. We're going to need to track the last 10 days of the month, September 20th through the 30th. We need to be paying attention to what is burnt, who's on board, and who we need to put pressure on. So I hope this was a helpful video to you, just catching up on my thoughts, where I think Luna is right now. Guys, this is a good thing, right? So don't get down. If you bought in at the top, I'm sorry. I would go ahead and, if I bought in at the top, I would just stake my tokens, wait for a brighter day. I know it's coming. There's not much you can do. I do see some people panic selling right now. If that's what you so choose to do, I do try not to act on emotion. I try to act on facts. If you do the same thing, you're probably in a little bit better position financially, just in general in your life. I have a couple of friends that just trade all on emotion, and I often hear that they're not doing as well as other people are, because they're like, oh my God, it's going to nothing. And then they sell, and then it goes back up, and then they've lost money on that. And you just need to take a step back, zoom up or zoom down from 30,000 feet. Look at the big picture here. Are you really here to 2x? Or are you here to make a gamble on 100x? I'm here for 100x. I really want to take this, and I really want to grow this back. I hope this was helpful. You guys have a wonderful day. Please leave a follow and a comment. What is your plan? What are you doing in this space with Terra Luna Classic? What is your strategy? I'd love to hear it. Please reach out if you need any help. Crypto Sensei out. Thanks, guys.